Hello everyone, and this is me, Sir 49, a Great Moth, and we got a big video today. This is character reveal number 8, and this is Fara Sparkles. I took a while drawing her because I wanted to say a lot about her story and stuff, so I have quite a few pictures of her. And that's actually a lot, but that's why it took me 2 weeks instead of 1 week to make this video. So forgive me for the I guess, delay. But it was worth it. It was strenuous, but it was really fun. It allowed me to learn about things when it comes to not overworking myself. But let's get into it. Fara is a Venarian, a neutral Venarian, which means both light and dark Venarian. You remember Elizabeth Light from the 6th character reveal? She's a light Venarian. Dark Venarian, I'll show later in a future character reveal. But she's a neutral one with this beautiful purple lilac skin. She has freckles, even though most of her some coloration is just single color of purple. Lots of shades of purple though. Violet's her favorite kind of purple, along with dark purple, which is with her eyes. She has a round lips and a plumpish body, but she's kind of tall too, as in here. And her favorite flower is the bluebell flower, because it's very sweet and it reminds her of her life back at home. And I'm going to go into her backstory here. Her hair, she never cuts. It is incredibly long down to her feet, and it was shorter back then, but of course, like I said, it grows longer. Her antennae are good for hearing and smelling. Her ears are tucked within her hair as well, and her little tiny nose. She has perfect wings, which means there's 3 limbs when it comes to each wing, and she can fly pretty well with those things, these wings. And she's also poisonous. If she flies really rapidly, her scales will fall off the wings and scatter toxic dust. And she has 4 fangs within that mouth, which can give a harmful toxic bite. But that's for later to talk about. During Saturdays and usually Sundays sometimes, or just weekdays in general sometimes, she is quite lazy. Not always lazy, but she loves to do her fashion, but also has a lazy side to her. And she's usually in her undergarment shirt that's like really large and baggy, because she likes those kind of shirts too. And she's usually sitting down or watching TV, and she likes a nap, especially on weekdays or just the whole weekend in general. Makes her feel pretty peaceful and a little drowsy. Here's another photo of her. I have several of these. This demonstrates that her favorite fruit is blueberries. She also likes grapes. Fish is another food she likes too, and other foods as well. She's great at making blueberry pie, and that's really nice. She states why because of her parents. She used to fish with her dad back then, and thus she finds it really calm and peaceful to do that. And her mom told her to be a strong person because the world is dangerous out there, and she wants her to be an independent woman one day, knowing that things will be okay. And oh, her hair's tucked in the back here, that's why it looks shorter. Though you can't really see it. His boots and the blue. Oh, see, this is the fangs I'm talking about. Here's an orange outfit, but this just shows how long her hair is and her wings as well. She loves painting her ideas first and before knitting. She was taught by her grandmother to knit during some hard times in life. And now she makes her own clothes instead of, buying them. And she does a pretty good job with them. Takes her kind of a little while to make them. She also makes clothes for her friends as well. And likes to give them fashion tips on what they would look like with good fashion. Like, what's their taste? But I digress. Here is another photo. Here is another photo of Fara. This one is her loving rain a lot. Her favorite weather is rain, usually just straight up rain, or when if it's sun raining. Snow is also a favorite weather of hers, but she does not like thunderstorms for a big reason later on I'll talk about today. And she even loves to play in the rain or just walk in it. And she's barefoot in this one, like green dress and stuff. It's pretty sweet. She also finds calmness when it comes to water and loves the sea and aquatic life in general, thanks to her dad and mom and her family members. Here's another photo of her with a stripy orange, yellow, and aqua blue outfit with some periwinkle pants. Plump, thicky. But here, she decided to braid her hair into like a ponytail braid, and it's quite long. Although, it's not easy for her to do it, but it takes her like a few hours or so, or about an hour to do her hair fully. And she often washes her hair, of course. And it feels really refreshing when she does. It's kind of like getting all that stress out of your system. And like when you go for a pool dive or just do something that you really like to do. But I digress, that's a good photo for her as well. Here's another photo of her, this time with just the 3 primary colors and periwinkle pants and a purple belt. I decided to stylish this one pretty well, and I really like how it turned out, with her periwinkle freckles. It's a large photo too, because it took a while to make, and also still too big. Dude, we're already 7 minutes in, oh my god. Fara has a bit of a childish wonder when it comes to her life, and back then she used to use baby talk in words, but it was also a big reason why that is as well. She doesn't anymore as she's growing older and growing up out of that shell she made for herself a long time ago. Here's her praying in stance. Every Sunday she goes to church with her grandmother and cousin, who she doesn't really like that much, and it just helps her feel faithful about the life and future life, especially what she's been through. She is blessed to have friends and family and people that care about her. And the fact that she can hopefully control herself a bit one day. This outfit's in a different belt. And yellow, gold, and white, along with black, with some brown sandals. She loves wearing sandals a lot. Or barefoot. That's just how she is. And shoes sometimes. Here's a photo of her 2 brothers. Fara's family consists of 2 pets, 2 brothers, a cousin, mother and dad and uncles, and aunt and a grandmother and grandfather. Here is her little brother known as Casey. He is 4 years younger than Fara and acts like a dog a lot. I will make a future video about him and his older brother in the future character reveal. But that's what you want to know about these 2 later. Here's a photo of Fara. This is when she was younger. That's when her antenna didn't grow out all the way yet. She was still a young little Venerian. And here's her older brother, Kenna. Kenna, I don't know why I shout like that. Kenna Venna, he is an engineer when it comes to propulsion and rockets. And he's learned to be a really good one later in life. He's just thankful that he has a good family that cares for him as well. He's usually pretty focused on his work. He's also going to be in a future character reveal as well. But here's when things get a little bit sad. When it comes to nighttime, usually when she's alone, Fara often cries to herself a lot. Cry me a river is how it goes. The reason why is because when she was 8 years old, well actually let's go further than that. When she was like about 6, she lost her grandfather to believe a disease that really broke her on the inside, but she still pushed forward. Then during a time when she was 8, see, her family is pretty poor, so they made sure they had everything they needed, food and stuff, and they had rainy weather with where they came from, which was like in its cliff area, like Upper Peninsula or something like that. One day, Farah's parents went out to get more food because they were out, and Farah was quite impatient and needed food like now, so her parents left during a thunderstorm, and unfortunately, thunder struck at the right time and the wrong time as well for both these parents that have now died due to a thunder strike. This is what broke the camel's back for Farah, and every night she wishes her parents were there. Her grandmother took care of her during this time of great grief, and she still feels pretty broken about it to this day. And it's hard to get over that. That's why she copes with it alone sometimes, but also is why she's clingy to her friends, because she doesn't want to be alone during nighttime, because she has those thoughts of being without her parents, feeling alone. It makes her just break into tears. And it feels like she can't live on without people that are with her, because it feels like, what's the point? She ponders to God why this happened in the first place, like why they had to leave so early. I didn't even get to say goodbye. She kind of holds those feelings back. But that's also why she's afraid of thunderstorms, because it reminds her of that fateful day, that, tragedy of a day with her parents. And she has a hard time with that. Whenever thunderstorms happen, she just hides. She's very scared of them. And she needs people with her during that time, because it's just that tragic of an event. Here's a photo on her Akshanga where I made that it's just her squinting, to see if she's tired or something like that, because she got good instincts. Here's a large photo of her. Oh man. This is when Farah is actually really angry. She has a very wild side within that really sweet person. A very feral side. Feral Farah, you can say. That when she's really angry, when she's pushed to her limits, she will try to attack somebody. Her last resort is biting someone with no regards and in an unadulterated rage. It is pretty scary. And that's when those fangs come out. She also carries a knife. Not to kill people with it, unless she has to when it comes to defending herself. Her grandmother gave her this butcher knife that her Uncle Boris had. Both her brothers left with Uncle Boris for better shelter, while Farah stayed with her grandmother to just to feel better, because her grandmother also understands how Farah feels when it comes to the loss that they both and their family have just got, and that is why. And whenever she's angry, her eyes kind of go ovalish, similar to a reptile, but still, she needs people when she's like this and calm down. And that knife is to defend herself whenever, especially at nighttime, because she doesn't know what's out there. But it's alright. That darkness she doesn't often talk about, but it's stuff like that. It's an insecurity of hers. Here's a photo of her sleeping just calmly with her cover. Usually it's sometimes at night or during the day. And that's her pet creature known as Violet, which I will do another character reveal on her later in the future. Quite a while though. It's just a nice photo of her seeing her sleeping peacefully. I said sleeping. Sleeping. Here is one of the photos I always wanted to get to. This is with her and Rifser. Number one, Rifser to Farah is her big brother, especially since she doesn't often see her brothers as much. And Ripster, being a sweet, awesome guy, she really helps him out. Well, he helps her out as well. And they often have really good jokes about themselves and how they see themselves. And also, how they understand each other when it comes to their wild sides and how to cope with that. They both understand it, and they both have a hard time with it. But when they talk about it, it really helps them feel better about each other, because it's nice to not be alone when it comes to that problem. And plus, they're just cool lads together. They're like big brother and little sister. Just Ripster is older. And Sierra to Fara is her little sister. Sierra's 1 year younger than Fara, and Sierra can be a bit of a copycat, as demonstrated here. And Sierra is just like the sister that Fara wishes she had, because her cousin is not really a good sister, quote-unquote, and she never really had a sister at all. She only has 2 brothers, and Sierra fills that role really well. They both like fashion. They're both kind of quite alike when it comes to personality, being all sweet and nice, and just very nice in general, and love sweets and all that kind of stuff, and cooking as well, and just doing fun stuff. They also both have tea parties together, and it helps them relax, and it's just nice. One story though, Fara was really lonely at one time and asked Ripster to be with her during a sleeping, and Ripster did that, and it helped Fara out. And in the morning, Fara hopes Ripster that Sierra doesn't get jealous. That Fara spent time with Ripster like that. Because Ripster and Sierra are together. Heck, Fara, to keep her loneliness, she often to keep her from being so lonely, she has sleepovers with her friends. And that helps her out. Although she usually sleeps unannounced, like your cat in 3 in the morning. Something like that. Now here is a photo of Fara about her lovely Gamber. She really loves this guy. Gamber is the photo in here, and he also has another character reveal in the future as well. I'm playing a lot of seeds out there this time, wanting to be really spicing things up. She loves him because of his sweetness, along with his duty in protecting others, and just being a cool, calm guy in general. And Fara also feels for him because he's had a hard life as well. But I'll talk about that later. Just another photo of them. With Fara thinking of Gamber. It's so cute. Gamber's actually slightly older than Fara, but they're like the same year age. When they first met each other, they were 12. And now, they're getting older, so like in teenage years, and it's just pretty nice to see. This fashion of Fara is her in boots and like purple highlighted with black in the jacket and shorts. I thought it was cute as well. Gamber often wears darker clothing like a hoodie, and Fara finds that cute. He and Fara often have adventures together when it comes to their night duties and stuff, because Fara is training to be a knight, and she's so far good with it. Although she uses fans as weapons and a sword. Heck, she was a knitting knight at one point. And it was quite crazy, but Fara's getting back into her life, and hopefully things getting better and better from now on. She also has more backstory later on that I'll demonstrate with other characters in the future. And I can't wait to do that, to show that to you guys. Because, man, there's a lot. And Fara is one of the characters I worked on a lot, along with everyone else as well. I don't want to be that guy that has a character pet, because that gets really old really fast, you know? I want to make sure all my characters, most of them, have equal development, just like when you grow a plant. When you make a character, it's kind of like a plant. Give them love, attention, and care, as well as patience, and just watch them flourish, and hopefully they don't outgrow others. But, hey, hope you guys enjoy all that, and I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a great day, or a good night. peace out as well, and bless you guys.